Okay, so this isn't a video that I normally do, but I really want to address this because I think it's really fucking stupid. So upon going to Funko's Instagram page here, you can see some reveals that are pretty cool, some that are absolutely awful. And so some that are pretty neat. You know, a skate deck is pretty cool, and I'm wearing a Five Finger Death Punch shirt with that guy on it, ironically. But as you're scrolling through here, I saw this reveal today. All right, and I'm obviously a huge FNaF fan, right? So like this, when I saw this, when I first saw my initial reaction to this was I was so hyped and I thought it was so cool that all this was coming and I was super excited. But then why did it go over? Oh, I hit the wrong button. But my problem with this, I mean there's a lot of problems with this, but my major problem with it is why the fuck is it the AR skins? And also, a lot of people here were talking about security breach, right? Like, A, there's no pot figures of security breach. B, I think the figures for security breach look ass anyway. And C, we need merch of Sun and Moon. Okay, I'm just saying it. Everyone's thinking it. They're a very popular fan favorite character, and they have zero merchandise. So please, Funko, get on that. And when I saw this initially, I thought it was really cool. And then I realized that right here, there's a pot figure of Toy Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and a brand new cool pose for Foxy. And then is there a pop figure for I think there's one for Toy Freddy, but I know for a fact Toy Freddy plush, not plush. Pop. I can't type. Pop figure. Is there one for him? I think there is. Yes, there is one for Toy Freddy, but obviously this is a new pose, and I think this pose actually looks really cool. But I know for a fact there's not one for Toy Chica and Toy Bonnie, and these two were made here into keychains, and they weren't even made into full-size pop figures, which obviously bothers me. And also, you'll see these stickers everywhere in this post. You'll see the only at Walmart stickers. You're gonna see them everywhere. Or only at Walmart, you know, only at Hot Topic, only at freaking Funko store exclusive. This is my problem. Okay, the ones that I really want, right, are I'm pretty sure. Fuck, I don't care about Zappa. Um, this right here, I don't know if this means that both of these guys are exclusive or just Toy Freddy. I don't really care about this figure, but I really, really want the Toxic Springtrap one. Not because it's a new sculpt. Two, this is not the same Springtrap. This is an entirely new sculpt, and actually the way the hands look, very small detail, but I think the way that they're inward and they're not just sticking out like the normal Springtrap is actually really cool. So the only figure I really, really want from this line is Springtrap, but I'm scared it's going to be impossible to find if it's also exclusive to Walmart. But also this one, right? I'm Irish, if you guys didn't know. I know I don't sound or look like Jacksepticeye, but I am an Irish YouTuber. This is also one that I really want, okay? Because just Shamrock Freddy, I've wanted a figure and plush of him ever since Frostbear came out and they started doing AR merch, and yet he's also exclusive to Walmart, so I'm probably going to have to pre-order this online, which is what I've had to do for all of my Funko merch recently in the past, because it's so fucking hard to find when they're exclusive, and I hate it, and I hate freaking people who... These I don't really care about. I interrupted myself. I hate people who like buy them and then they go online, Facebook Marketplace or eBay or Amazon or whatever, and they sell them for so fucking much and it's pointless. These I don't really care about, right? I don't really care that they're Hot Topic exclusive, because if you want my personal opinion on these, they look like absolute fucking shit. These ones are pretty cool. So I'm happy that these ones aren't exclusive. I'm probably only going to get Foxy and maybe Toy Freddy, just because I've always thought the little VR thing on his head is pretty cool. But I haven't even addressed my main issue with this yet. All right, the plushies and everything, like the fact that they're the AR skins. I need to address my main problem. I didn't really talk about the mystery minis. I want to talk about how. Hang on, I have a really small. Before I bring up my main issue, I have a really small one. Like, Radioactive Foxy is obviously a guy, right? But from what I'm seeing, like, even here, like, it kind of looks like there's little eyelashes. It kind of looks like they're trying to make them female. Which, I don't know why, because that's not in the game. I guess they just wanted to reuse... maybe this was an accident, and they just decided to stick with it. Or maybe Funko just wanted to gender bend a character. The Mystery Minis I am really excited for. I don't recognize this one. Maybe it was a Valentine's Day skin I missed. But yeah, like, these look really cool, especially the ones I especially like are Ballora, Springtrap. I cannot get over Mangle, and especially this, the Balloon Boy one. I think this one looks really dope, even though watch these two be... No, actually, watch all of the cool ones. Okay, watch Ballora, Mangle, Balloon Boy, Springtrap. Watch them all be freaking 1 in 72 bullshit again, because they're the coolest ones. And then watch these 4 be 1 in 6, watch this be 1 in 32, 24, you know. I can already predict the way the rarity is probably going to go. But right here. This right here is my main issue. Can you guys understand why it's my main issue? Can you guys take a guess? How long have we been waiting for figures of just the toy animatronics? What the fuck is this? This is just... And also, no one's talking about it. In the comments, I haven't seen anyone talk about... Everyone's talking about Security Breach. Because fucking everyone's talking about Security Breach, because that's the only game any of the new fans know, because no one ever cares. But yeah, Sundrop, you know. But my problem is that maybe we'll get reveals later during Funko Fair, but my main issue here is that these are the AR skins. They put this much time and effort into sculpts for the toy animatronics just to make them these by the way, I think these skins in FNaF AR, I think they look ass. Okay, a lot of skins in FNaF AR I really like, and I think they look really cool. These VR system error ones, when they came out, I let out a groan. I thought they were god-awful. They look stupid. The only one I kind of like is Freddy, but that's because of the VR headset. But the thing is, they put so much effort into this, right? They made the sculpts, and they're the AR skins. They're not the normal toy animatronics. And that's my main problem. That's the whole reason I'm doing this rant video, is because they're not the toy animatronics. They're AR skins, and they made brand new sculpts, and they're finally making figures. Mystery Mini, well no, Mystery Mini, so the toy animatronics existed a long time ago, but pop figures, and they're just little keychains in the AR skins. They're finally making figures, and they're just the AR skins, and it pisses me off so much, because I really want figures of the normal toy animatronics from FNaF 2. I don't want this shit. And I don't know what Funko's obsession with FNaF AR is recently. This one's really cool, okay? I'll accept this. But when you get over here, it's not... The reason I'm accepting Springtrap right now is because there is a normal Springtrap figure. Like, there's a normal Freddy figure, right? So now you can go ahead and make Frostbear. You can make this because you've already done Freddy. But when you're gonna go and you're gonna pull this shit, and you're gonna make a figure of Toy Freddy in one skin. I don't want this again. Toy Freddy in this skin, right? You're gonna make pop figures and make them all keychains. You're gonna do all this shit. And they're not even the ones from FNaF 2. And sure, you could make customs, and that's what I thought initially. I was like, oh, it's fine. The community's awesome. They'll make customs. But from the looks of it, these have patterns embedded in them. And I have a theory for this as to why they have. It's not because it looks cool, okay? Funko would not put in extra effort so that they look cool, alright? They know the community. They know that if they made them have the normal things and all that, that people would just customize them, and it would be done, and it would be over, and they wouldn't do anything else. So my theory as to why all of these figures have these patterns in them that they don't really need, it's not so that they look cool, it's so that people buy them. So that when, maybe, eventually, hopefully, they make actual figures of the FNaF 2 toy animatronics, then hopefully it's because they don't want people customizing these. Because it would be the same sculpts. And if, honestly, with this weird-ass pattern that's on all of the animatronics, if you painted over them to make them work, it would just look funny. Because of the way the patterns are. And that's my theory as to why they look the way they do with the patterns, is because hopefully they're going to be making new ones. They're going to be making the real toy animatronics and not this bullshit eventually. But also Toy Bonnie, I don't think he has a bow tie here, which is just something I wanted to mention. But yeah, it's just, It's really annoying to me. I mean, sure, you can go ahead and make these. I would not care. In fact, I would think it's pretty cool if they made these, if if they did it after they already made the toy animatronic figures. All right, I let me look it up because I really don't think Funko toy animatronics action figures. And I guarantee all that's going to come up. Yep, all it is concepts. Because I didn't really do research before this rant video, so I'm kind of happy I was right that they didn't. I was pretty sure, because I'm a pretty big follower of Funko. But these are all concepts. These are all not real. So my point is that when they went ahead and they made the blacklight figures, when they went ahead and they made AR skins, I was fine with it. And actually, I thought it was really cool when they did it, but that was because counterparts of the original animatronics, the figures, they already existed. But when you do this, Funko, when you're... Oh my god, I keep accidentally going to this guy who I don't even know. I think it's Frank Zappa. Is it? It looks like him. Well, also Zappa up here. Yeah, Frank Zappa pre-order. I don't care. I just know who he is. Anyway, my point is that, like, Funko, you put so much effort, yet you put so little effort. Alright, and this is the thing that bothers me. A lot of times what Funko is guilty of is, like, these characters, alright, you know what my main issue is with them? And, like, not just the figures in the game. They all follow one color. This guy's entirely orange, entirely blue, green, purple. They all follow just one flat color. Therefore, Funko doesn't really have to paint much. And with the mystery minis, I think they did pretty good, and I think they kind of outdid themselves here, but the mystery minis always look amazing. It's this that bothers me. It's this that really ticks me off. I don't know what to say about it. Normally what Funko is famous for doing is reusing sculpts for new shit. Like with the other AR skins, you know, they just reuse Freddy, reuse Bonnie, you know. But this, they made whole new sculpts, and they didn't even do the normal toy animatronics. It's the AR skins, and it just pisses me off so much. And I don't know, it's just irritating to me. And also, like, does this kind of look like a mangle head to you guys? Like, one eye's black and one eye's white, but, like, I can't really get a good view on it. But I'd like to point out how the heads on all of the Foxy ones are female. Can I control plus in on this? No, the image will still be the same size. Okay. But, like, it kind of looks like they're trying to make this head female. Which kind of has me hopes up, because not only will they maybe, hopefully, make figures of these just normally, but this head also, kind of looks like Mangle. Like, if you look at this, right? Like, look at these two combined. I mean, the eyes are different, but what I mean is that, like, they're very obviously, I mean, there's a Mangle figure here, but my point is that, like, in order to follow up with continuity, that's probably why they made this one female, but I just now noticed that all of the merch for Radioactive Foxy looks female, even though Radioactive Foxy isn't. So maybe this is a future Mangle head, and they're also making Mangle, and this is secretly a toy animatronic line, and it's a fucking, freaking Trojan horse. And this is the bullshit we have to put up with now, and maybe they're making it eventually. If they're making the toy animatronics, I mean, they're not. They're making the AR skins that the toy animatronics have, which is pissing me off a lot. But I just hoping that this is, like, halfway a red herring. I mean, I'm sure these are still going to come out, because they wouldn't do a fake teaser. But I really hope that they take these, and the reason why these had the weird textures on them, I hope I'm right. And I hope it's so that people don't go and, like, just make customs of these and then not buy the other ones. I think it is cool that they all glow in the dark, but I guarantee you that Foxy is going to be the only one that actually glows well. Because I ain't never see red or purple or blue really glow too well, because they don't emit off as much light as green does, and they don't absorb as much light. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. I think everything else is fine, right? Besides the toy animatronics, and everything. I think the Springtrap figure is really cool. I think this looks a little low quality. Maybe it's just the render, but it kind of looks like someone took a photo of the plushie and then cropped it out in Pixlr and then put it here. It kind of looks like that. This does look cool though. I don't think he was really that worn in the game, but I think it actually adds a bit to him. These look ass, and these are alright. I don't know why the hell they decided to make them out of that material. Are they supposed to be blacklight? Because if so, that's not. I mean, this one looks kind of cool because it kind of looks like gold, but they're kind of just horrendous. Or were these things in the game? Did the skins have color swaps? I can't remember. I don't have these dumbass skins in the game because I didn't want them because they look stupid. I do have Toxic Springtrap in the game though, and I have all the Freddy ones, all the normal Freddy ones, not Toy Freddy. My point is that these suck. My point is that the merch reveal itself is really cool, but I just hate that this happens. And hopefully later we'll get more news, you know? Maybe we'll get some news on Security Breach. Maybe we'll get some news on if they're actually making the normal toy animatronics. Maybe they're saving that for Funko Ween later in the year. But other than that, it's really just Funko Soda, which is like the worst thing Funko's ever done, and that's really it. And then Star Wars Visions, which I don't even know what it is, but these two look cool. And that's kind of just it. But yeah, it's just the FNaF thing that I wanted to talk about. None of these other reveals are kind of interesting to me. I mean, but I mean, it's a pop figure of the 5-figure Death Punch guy, you know, there's not much else to say. Boruto, which, you know, I don't think these pop figures are bad. I actually think they look really good, but I just don't like Boruto. And then that's it for the reveals this far down, so I think they start about here, I think they stop with these fucking horrendous avocados. And then, yeah, it just goes up. And this too. While I'm on the rant here, I hate this. I hate when Funko just takes a figure and they basically they might as well just throw up on it and put it in a box. I fucking hate this art series. It's the worst thing Funko's ever done. But yeah, so far the only good reveals in my opinion have been the 5-finger Death Punch one, and the FNaF reveals are cool, right? Okay, and the main reason I think they're cool is because I'm hoping that this means we'll get some new stuff in the future. I'm hoping that this means we're going to get real pop figures in these poses, which are actually really cool, even though it kind of looks like Freddy and Bonnie have, they kind of looks like they all have the same body pose now that I'm really looking at it. I didn't notice that. The mystery minis are cool. That's my favorite thing revealed so far, and also the Springtrap figure. I'm definitely gonna pre-order this. If nothing else, if I don't get my hands on these guys, I'm still gonna definitely pre-order Springtrap because like I need this figure in my life. But everything else, I don't know, Funko. I don't know how you're gonna pull out of this. I see like zero. I mean, people are talking about Lean Trap, which I don't know why they call him Lean Trap. I don't really get that joke. And also, someone said like, yeah, why do you keep messing Springtrap's eyes? I think they look fine. I mean, they could be better, but I think they just should have been purple instead of black dots. See, everyone's talking about pops for Security Breach. Hope for a Toy Bonnie or Toy Chica Funko Pop. Yeah, a normal one. Lost faith in this company. I'm still, yeah, Security Breach Funkos. Still no Security Breach Pops. These are nice, but can we get some new molds for FNaF? These are the same as past sets in different colors. No, they're not. These are brand new sculpts, my guy. They don't even have ones of the normal freaking 3 out of 12, that is not great. Yeah, I guess they're right. But the Springtrap one is entirely new. Okay, I'd like to point that out. If you look at the actual Springtrap figure, which I have with me, you can't see it that well on this tiny little webcam, but yeah, like in person, right? Looking at this and looking at this Springtrap, they're two entirely new sculpts. So Springtrap is new. I'd also like to point out that even though it doesn't look like it, this is technically a new sculpt because they added the chain, and I'm betting you that these indents on Freddy do actually probably indent. So these are new sculpts, even if they're only for things like the head or the body, and the arms and legs are still the same. I still want to point out that these are new sculpts, and there are 2 head sculpts for Toy Freddy. I'd also like to point that out for everyone saying that these are old sculpts. Most of these are actually new. And in fact, on these, this is not the same sculpt because this has brand new things added to it. This is not the same sculpt because it has the wings on the end. This is not. The body is similar, but it's not the same as Nightmare Mangle. These are the same. and this is the same. Everything else is different, except maybe no, because the Withering on the Ear. It's still different, even if it's minor differences. And everyone's talking about why it's so bad. Make more of the security breach statues. I just want statues anyway. I just want more. I just want more FNAF statues, not just security breach. Everyone's obsessed with security breach. Um, yeah, like Frostbearer. Yeah, see, now make the regular toy animatronics. This is the only one. Yeah, well, finally, make the toy animatronics, but not even make them look like them, right? Down here is where everyone's talking about the pops like they've been announced. They haven't. Yeah, the regular pops, not keychains, right? I would get them. Yeah, FNAF 2, 3, and Nightmare Fredbear. Like, this is the thing. Right, the Funko needs to stop doing this, that obviously no one wants. um, obviously no one wants this. Why does Funko not answer what the community wants? I think they all know. We have 3 things on our bucket list that we've been bugging Funko for years. The normal toy animatronics, the withered animatronics especially, and then the phantoms. Alright? Before you go and you do all of the crap for the new game, do the old ones. I know the security breach is the hype right now, so I mean, they would probably profit off of making figures and plushies of Sun and Moon. I guarantee they would sell out so fast if they did that. But yeah, Funko, like, if Funko really wants to make a profit, I think they really should, like, do the withered animatronics, you know? Do the normal toy animatronics. Do the freaking phantoms, for God's sake. Do something. Even if you just did Phantom Foxy, alright? Even if you only did Phantom Foxy, and not a crappy metallic paint over like they did originally when the Funko announced FNAF merch, because they did that with the Phantom Foxy plush and a pop figure. They just took normal Foxy and gave him metallic green paint. I mean, a real Phantom Foxy. Even if you only did Foxy, I guarantee that would profit more than any of these probably will. I'm probably going to go to Walmart, right? And these are going to be in full stock. This guy's probably going to, well, I don't know about him because he's exclusive. But these guys, they're probably going to be in full stock pretty often. And, like, these are Hot Topic exclusive. I guarantee I'm going to go to Walmart, and not Walmart, Hot Topic. I guarantee I'm going to go there, and I'm always going to see these guys just because they're horrible. These guys, I'm pretty sure they're probably going to sell out. Just because they're pretty cool. But there's always going to be a full box of these at Hot Topic. I'm probably not going to have a hard time finding these. I'm not going to pre-order any. The only things I'm even considering pre-ordering are Lean Trap, I guess is what everyone's calling him. And then Shamrock Freddy, the plush, and the figure, and this. So if you're expecting a review from me, you can look forward to Toxic Springtrap and Shamrock Freddy. Anything else? Probably not. I might get a few of the mystery minis, but I don't know. I kind of want these just because they're the toy animatronics, but I think I'm going to hold out because Funko Fair isn't done yet, and maybe we'll get some more FNAF news. Not sure, though. I really hope so, though. Anyway, that's it for this really long rant. What do you guys think of the new merch? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you in the middle like I am? Do you think they're the same sculpts, or do you agree with my argument that even if they're different... Oh my god, can you not... Sorry, my mom came in, but... what do you guys think of this? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you on the fence like I am about it? Do you think that these are cheap? Do you think that they're cool and that Funko put... I personally believe Funko put effort into this. They just like did use the wrong creative outlet. They put a lot of effort into making these look really cool, but it was the wrong thing. This is not what your audience wants, Funko. Alright, and these sculpts for the toy animatronics, by the way, look amazing. Just without all the system error, high score, whatever the fuck. Just anyway, these sculpts look amazing, and they would look incredible on just normal toy animatronics, but the fact that you made the AR skins, I'm just very disappointed, and I really hope that the normal ones are made, and all that. Anyway, that's it for this video. I really hope we get some featured FNAF merch that's actually worth it. Hope you all enjoyed, hope you have a good day, and Klein Den, out.